Okay, I am 15 minutes from my hometown. Finally made it home to my family. 15 minutes. Hey, I come from Fort Dodge, Iowa. This has been my reset Kansas City, Missouri. On my way to town. Gotta be in Kentucky by Tuesday. I got a little time first. A little bit of rest now. Just rest. I've been running hard since Sunday. All Sunday. Hey, go shake check. It's 12:11 a.m. out here. I'm just north of Kansas City, Missouri. It's 75 degrees out there. Real nice out there. 75 degrees. No rain. The road's a little bumpy, but I can deal with that. All right, welcome. There we go. All right, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm at home. Since Sunday, and I'm just headed to Kansas City, where I live. Because I'm 11 miles away from my exit. Almost. I gotta go to Kentucky, but I'm gonna stop off in Kansas City first. I'm out of Oregon. Well, now I see them out on the road. I've never worked with them, but I've seen them. And I don't get a, if I sleep when I'm not working, then I'm always very energetic. Yeah, I used to see me. I don't use it for like open spaces like this, but like when there's traffic, I can have the CV on and I can hear people talking about what the issue is, where it is, stuff. Philippines, all right. All right. Welcome. Right now I'm hauling aluminum. Alright, well, typically I could drive for 8 hours, then I'd take a half an hour break, and I could drive 3 more hours, then I'd take a 10-hour break, and I could drive for 11 hours, but I can only drive for 8-hour stretches, then I'd take a half an hour break, but then I can only do 11 hours before I gotta take a 10-hour break, because, you know, they want to make it complicated here. Here we go. Better not be reading chat and driving. It says who? It says you? You tell me what to do? I'm confused. Did you just come in here and tell me what to do? Or you're assuming that that's how it works? There's a driver right here reading? Is that what you're assuming? Karens. You gotta love it. You gotta love the Karens. Jump into a stream and tell them how to run their stream. One thing is, you know, frankly, how I run this stream. So you can assume all you want. Have at it. What makes you think I'm reading it here? Just to be honest. What makes you think I'm reading chat? I got assumptions for 2 people in here already. Why do you guys assume that I'm reading chat? Why do you assume that? Just go ahead and explain. Bless us with your wisdom. Is that another assumption? You came into my stream, bitch. You're one of the 60,000 people that have come in and out of this stream. You think you can trigger me? I've got 60 million views on my streams. You think you can come in here and say something I ain't heard of any times today? Are you that narcissistic? It happens. But I do appreciate Karens. I do appreciate it. They also feed the chat out of the room. Every time you come in and hate on me. I'm pilot all the way, baby. Something about pilot is it's more friendly. I know Love's is pretty clean and nice, but pilot Flight J, I've always said I always get more points with you too. I mean, I do have Love's card and stuff like that, but yeah, there's a brand new Love's right by my house, like 2 exits away. Really nice, but I'm loyal to pilot Flight J. I'm loyal. Thank you to all 92,000 subscribers. Thank you to all 92,000 subscribers. I appreciate everybody that took a chance and clicked that subscribe button. I appreciate you. I don't get defensive. I tell you what I get is I get annoyed because it's the same generic. You're not allowed. Like you come into a stream, you don't know anybody or what's going on. You don't know the software that's being used. You don't know the technology. You're not allowed to be puke. Ugh. It's like, dude, come on. Really? Are you that smart? You came here and figured it all out in 2 seconds, huh? You had it all figured out. Ugh. I know. These people are so smart. They come in here, they have 3 seconds. They know what I'm driving. They know last time I showered. They know all the devices in here. They know what Wi-Fi I got, everything. And they're telling me I'm doing it all wrong. I love it. I mean, what I do is I take these clips and I screenshot your usernames and I pass them out onto my other platforms and I just make a show out of it. And everyone laughs at you, Karens. It's beautiful. No one ever sides with you, Karens. I'm writing the book right now. I've got a typewriter. I've got 3 cell phones that I'm texting friends right now. I've also got 2 beers I'm trying to get. I got a shot of whiskey over here. I mean, I'm partying it up out here. You think I'm just reading texts and emails? You think I'm just reading chats? Oh, man, you got me all wrong. Oh, man. How was he able to read all these chats while he's turning and shifting with both hands on the wheel? How does he do all this? Is it magic? He must be magic. He's magic. I'm magic. I must have some kind of superpowers. I must have some sort of superpowers. How is it possible to read in a shaky truck? How is it possible to read? How is it possible you're navigating through small towns like this? I don't know. I guess you were not right. I guess you were not correct in your assumptions. But don't worry. I'm sure you'll find something else to talk smack about, right? My internet quality, my windshield's dirty, DOT violation. And you complain I haven't showered in 3 weeks. DOT violation. Oh boy. You tell your wife hates you. You tell your kids hate you. You tell your family. Wonder why you don't get invited to birthday parties or anything. How is he reading chats and texting and driving backwards to the big rig? How is he doing all this stuff? I'm so confused. I thought I knew everything. I thought I knew everything, driver. I feel so dumb right now. That didn't age well. Oh man, I'm going to hate it because you're going to put this on the internet and you're going to embarrass me in front of everyone. Yep, all of the above. I dox people. I dox people and I will dox you. I'm kidding. I don't do none of that. But I got moderators in here. I got a lot of people that might dox you, so be careful. I can't stop them. They can do what they want. I wasn't even paying attention. I was just ranting. I didn't even know if the carriers were still in here. I was hoping they would be. I was just too busy driving. How about anxious? How about if I told you, don't suck so much dick, you might get some kind of crabs in your mouth. And you get all mad and offensive because they called you gay. Like, I was just telling you to be careful. I was just telling you to be careful. You women. It's the estrogen that, because you're a fake woman, you're men that are act like women, so it's a fake estrogen. And it's really screwing with your thought process. A fake estrogen. Like you want to act like you care, but at the same time you're spiteful and vindictive. I just try to tell you to be careful. I just care about you. I just want you to be sad. Yo, ask away. Ask away. If I drink, I don't drink beer or vodka or anything. I don't drink anything because I get 1 day off a week. And so you got to figure how that would work out. You know what I mean? Like you drink and then the next day you need to recover. I don't get that. I work 6 to 7 days a week. I started last week Sunday morning, and now I'm finishing this Sunday morning. I've been driving 7 days in a row. So it's like, okay, I'm going to go home right now. There's no time to drink with drugs. How am I going to do any of that? You know what I mean? So it's like, I get where you're like, oh, truckers are losers. I get that, but we're not all druggies and alcoholics. We might be losers. We might be poor. We might not be smart. We might be an easy target. It might be easy to bully. It's a pretty easy job out here once you, like any job, once you get your confidence up and you figure things out, then it's a real easy job. No, not you, but if you scroll up, there was a batch of rage watchers, right, where they come on YouTube and they pretend they're bored, but really they're just in a bad mood, and they just rip into everyone they see. That's how you become a successful driver in America. Yeah, my wife right now, I just get the little ding that she left the house to pick me up. On my exit, I have an old Mom and Pop's truck stop right here. It's a real small little truck stop. I'm in a row. I just backed into a truck. That row here, there's a row right in front of me with that parking kind of long ways. And I got a bed in here, but I've been sleeping in it all week. But you don't have to stop drinking. I think most truck drivers do have drinks, but the problem with me is when I drink, I don't feel good the next day. Like my stomach's upset, that kind of stuff. And the horrible thing to do is be hungover or whatever while you're in a big rig, because you're literally out there on the road, and there's where are you gonna poop? It's not worth it. So it's not that I gave it up. Like I'll drink if I go to like somewhere that's it's warranted, but what company did I start with? I started with the first place I drove for was for BMW. They had a not really a subsidiary, but they had a marketing the commercial department where they had all the photo shoots, all the movies. That's where I worked. So like when the new ones would come out, I'd go pick them up from the port and spend a couple weeks while they were shooting commercials or promotional materials. That's how I started. So I started with hot shots, worked my way up to big rigs. Yeah, yeah, you gotta be careful out there. You gotta be careful out there. I'm in a truck right now. Look at the whole room back behind this curtain back here behind me. Bed and everything I need to live in here. And I've been living in here all week. Got a microphone right here. Because look, I can put my arm out. This phone's the device is way up there. You couldn't hear me without the microphone. And I can't even see to read it. So what I do is I have a text-to-speech that reads it into this earbud over here. I programmed it myself. I built my own Android apps. It's my own APK, 1,500 lines of code, 2 weeks by time. And now it's like I got a co-pilot sitting right there talking to me right in my ear. And I recognize those headlights over there. That's my wife. My wife is here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this stream up and have to continue this stream at a later date. Hopefully more Karens will be here because, we need more Karens.